Another day, another fishing in somebody's wall. Let's get rid of some of this. What is this? Oh, tough. Nope. Nope, back in the wall. Never to be seen.
I think I just found the craziest slash creepiest thing I've ever found in my house. My basement. So I crawled up there to take some measurements, and I'm going to show you what I found.
And I see this like hole in my wall, and like next door I have a really creepy neighbor. What the? Oh my god! Oh.
Okay, so we're up in the crawl space now. Sorry, it's really tight getting back here. And I see this hole, and I decide to look inside to see what's in here, right? And I have a headlamp on right now.
This American woman was pure evil. In 1953, in the quiet little town of Boomersville, Florida, Anita Deck seemed like the perfect wife. She was pretty, kind, and always wore a big smile. Everyone in the neighborhood liked her, but Anita was hiding something dark. 6 of her former husbands had disappeared, and no one ever questioned it. Then one night, her new husband, Frank, started to notice something strange during dinner. Anita never really ate. She just played with her food, moving it around the plate. As his suspicions grew, Frank found a notebook hidden in her closet. What he read chilled him to the bone. Anita wasn't just getting rid of her husbands, she was feeding them to her guests at her fancy dinner parties. Frank panicked and tried to leave, but it was already too late. That same evening, the doorbell rang. People started arriving for another party. Anita greeted them with her usual warm smile. As everyone sat down to eat, she leaned toward Frank and softly whispered, "Don't worry, darling. You're next." Shaking with fear, Frank hurried to the bathroom. But instead of coming back, he ran straight to the police. When officers showed up at Anita's house, they found it completely empty. But in the basement, they discovered something far worse than they had imagined.
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be, until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're no me mires con esos ojos?
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you look sweet upon the seat of a
what a woman loves most. It's a man who can slap but can also stroke.
Going in the wind as an empty of the truth that it's naked. It's verbatim and it's shaking. Na 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 na.
Happened here? I think there's been a glitch. So there's an Arco here, right? But there's an Arco here too. So like, what?
This movie is seriously grim, gory, disgusting, and very darkly funny. My name is Chris, this is Big Fat Colt, and let's talk about 2011's British gross-out horror, Inbred. Let's go. Starring the brilliant Joe Hartley from Dead Man's Shoes and This Is England, alongside a brilliant supporting cast, this follows a group of young offenders and their care workers going on a community service trip to a small village in Yorkshire in the north of England. There they soon realise that the bleak countryside and accommodation is the very least of their problems when a series of nasty locals start hunting them down in the most unpleasant of ways. This is like Hostel meets The League of Gentlemen with over-the-top gore and grotesque characters, and while there are certainly laughs to be had, this is more horror than comedy, with some properly nasty and inventive kills, great fun practical effects, and some very bleak moments. It gets grittier and bloodier as the film goes on, and by the end it is pure carnage. This is tongue-in-cheek, playfully disturbing, and a real good fun gore-fest of a movie that doesn't take itself too seriously, but if you go with it and take it for what it is brilliant. If you're looking for something gross, simple, and effective, Inbred is one of the nastier and better comedy horrors and is now streaming on Prime Video. Have you seen Inbred? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments. Like and follow for lots more. Send this video on to a friend you think would enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
I promise, if you watch this movie, you're never gonna forget it. The movie's called Skins, and yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. In Skins, we follow several individuals that were born with deformities. And just like everybody else, they are trying to find their place and be accepted in society. Or hell, just one person that accepts them for who they are. Are there disturbing visuals within Skins? Yes. Are there storylines that will disturb and make some people very, very uncomfortable? Yes. In fact, I've been told several several times, people shut this off within 5 to 10 minutes. But I urge everybody to finish this film because Skins is one of the most beautiful films that I have ever seen. Although I am shocked, I am so happy that Netflix still has Skins available to stream. And I know this movie is from Spain, so yes, it's in Spanish, so you will probably need subtitles. But I beg you, please do not let that deter you from watching this movie. Because for multiple reasons, once you watch Skins, it's a movie that you will never ever forget.
How zodiac signs react to evil spirits. Scorpio, they take a big book of magic for reincarnation, because their motto is, if you want to deal with evil, be it. Aquarius, they will make friends, because, if you want to defeat the enemy, make friends with him. Leo, they go back to sleep, because they are too lazy to be afraid. Capricorn, they attack first out of fear. After all, the best defense is an attack. If you ever find yourself standing in an unfamiliar empty hallway with drawings on the walls, you need to leave immediately. This place can be extremely dangerous. If something is watching you, do not panic. Close your eyes and imagine a light door in front of you. You are safe now, at least for the moment. Behind this door, you may find a way out. To escape from here, follow these rules carefully. If you see a red playground slide, no matter how much you are tempted, do not go down it. If you see an old box-shaped TV, stay away from it. It is not what it seems. Try to stay as quiet as possible. Always make sure to close the door behind you. If you failed to do so, it is already here.
4 cases of paranormal activity have been reported in Pennsylvania. Some of them are captured on camera. It is known that they can manifest themselves exclusively in the shade. Turn on the lights immediately and avoid dark places.